Hey, what's good, YouTube? This is Titch for Block Smarts, and today I'm going to be talking about capital investments. How much do I need to get started, and how should I distribute it? Probably the best day to even talk about this subject because, first of all, it's a Friday. I know a lot of you got paid, and secondly, the market is down, so there's a sale. Okay, so it's probably the best day to talk about this thing. And but before we go there, I want to say first of all that I am not a financial advisor, so do not take anything that I give to you as financial advice. This is edutainment. These are things that I would do. So if you want to do the things that I do and you feel comfortable after your research following those footsteps, then that's fine. Do that, and you'll enjoy the journey. Trust me. Once you start to get into it at your own pace, you enjoy it. But yeah, there's no straightforward answer to this because there's a few determining factors like how much money do you have access to, and of that money you have access to, how much of it are you willing to put on the market? Because whatever you're willing to put on the market, you should be willing to potentially lose. So whatever you put on the market, make sure it doesn't disrupt your life in terms of like, are you still able to put food on your table, travel to work, feed your kids, and that kind of thing. Those are the things that you need to look at. You do not need to have to come into the market when you have money. That's one of the worst misconceptions that people have. Like, oh, I want to buy some Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is $42,000 and I don't have $42,000. You don't. You can buy fractional parts. You can just buy $20 worth of Bitcoin and own Bitcoin. Okay, so you don't have to have 42,000 to buy Bitcoin. So yeah, you can start with $20. There, you can, and don't look down on it because there's different strategies of building that $20. You have $20 now, but next week you might have $100, so you can put in $20 and keep building it because there's a powerful tool called dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is when you consistently put a specific amount at a specific period over time. So if you want to put $20 a week into your account, you put $20 a week into your account and you keep building up your account. So what started as $20 by the end of the month, if you're putting weekly, is easily probably 100 and something dollars because the market does go up. And yes, it does go down. It could be less, but you still kind of building up your portfolio, and it grows over time. So don't think just because you've got $20 then you shouldn't get started and stuff like that. Great portfolios were never built in a day, right? And you don't have to be rich to build a portfolio. Now, if you have $20, obviously there's no talk about distribution. You can only buy one coin. I would suggest that get something, get a large cap, mid cap, low risk, something like VeChain, for example. VeChain is a mid cap, costs 9 cents. If you buy $20, if you put $20 in, you've got a couple of VeChain. It's cool. Next time you get a bit more money, build up on it, and just keep going, right? So that's if you got $20. You already started if you've bought some, right? Cool. Um, if you have a few more, say up to 250, I would buy one coin. And my reasoning behind that is because I don't believe in spreading yourself thinly because it doesn't make sense. Think about it. Like if you have 250 and then you think like, oh, I want to get into every coin, and then you buy $50 of 5 coins, and the return on investment on $50, say 10% of return on $50 is going to be less than 10% return on $250. So don't try and rush to build your portfolio. Like I said earlier, great portfolios weren't built in a day. 250, just buy one coin and dollar cost average into that. Or if you don't want to dollar cost average into it, next time you get another 250, buy another coin. So you get a position in another coin and then do it to another coin. If your aim is to have 5 coins in your portfolio, then you do that to put 250 for each allocation for those 5 coins. And then now when you have your 5 coins, you start dollar cost averaging because that's the best way you can build your strong portfolio, right? So that's on 250. If you have 500, now with 500, you can split it between 2 large caps or 2 mid caps. Okay, so say your 215 Polkadot, 215 Chainlink. So you've got two large caps there, and you can again dollar cost average in them, or you can next time you get some more money, you buy a position in another coin. So because now your initial startup is with two, so now you've got maybe another three to build up. and then you do that, you can dollar cost average again, right? If you have 1,000, it's different. 1,000 you can play slightly different, right? You can do 250 in one large cap, 250 in another large cap, or even in two mid caps, and then you can go micro cap with the other 500, where you put either 500 into 250 into one mid cap, into one micro cap, and then 250 in another, micro cap or small cap, or you can even get three. But remember, when you go and buy on, say, like Uniswap, there's going to be gas fees. So if you have 500 to go on Uniswap, to buy on Uniswap, you probably just think of it as you have probably 400, okay, or even 350, because the gas fees, they vary. They're not always going to be the same, right? So you can play it that way. Obviously, when you go to the small caps, the risk is higher, but it's not going to be high in the sense of it's severely high where you just found some micro cap and you just thought, okay, yeah, that's a micro cap, put my money in it. Nah, just do some research. What's this coin about? What's the use case? Is it being used in the real world? Who's the team? Are they transparent? What's their roadmap? Are they achieving their goals? And you start to get that, and then when you get confident, you put your money in, and then you just wait. Or you can keep dollar cost averaging too. There's no limit for you to stop dollar cost averaging. You could just give yourself a goal, like, I want all my 5 positions to be, I want to put $1,000 in all my 5 positions. So when each position gets 1,000, and then you can just chill and just watch them grow. And then maybe you can start playing around with other stuff to find out like where else you can put your money. And also, it'll be good to buy positions in coins that you can stake. So you buy your positions and then you stake them. Staking is lending. You lend those coins and then you get 6% return on some of those coins, 3%, and you're just earning double. So when the coin is going up, you're getting the returns from its appreciation, and you're still getting interest on lending it out too, right? So there's ways you can play this market, and I wouldn't recommend when you start, because now obviously if you have that kind of money, you're looking to build your portfolio. Bitcoin wouldn't be the coin for you to go in when you're trying to build your portfolio. See, Bitcoin is where you store your money, because Bitcoin is a great store of value. That's like your digital gold, right? But in terms of moving, it moves slower than the mid to micro caps. See, what the amount of money it takes to move Bitcoin 1% could move micro caps 60%, right? It could double them even. So if you want to build your capital, because like I said, right, if you're starting out, you want to be able to build your capital at this point in time, because this is like bull run starting like in 2021. We heating up to go. You want to build your bags to enough to go shopping when the bear market comes, so that we can get these coins cheap, and then we get Bitcoin cheap, because Bitcoin is going to be cheaper than 42. Trust me. We might even see a $25,000 Bitcoin next year. So once those prices are there, we can buy our Bitcoin, and then once we buy our Bitcoin, we can buy our Ethereum, because those two coins I feel are necessities to have in your bag. It's not necessary, but Bitcoin, yes, definitely. And then you can buy other coins that are great. And that can be the other coins can be a 5-year hold. Bitcoin is where you will be putting the profits of your altcoins in Bitcoin. That's how you're going to play it. That's how you should play it. So that's the way I look at it. I don't know if there's anything else that I probably left out, but hopefully it's been helpful. Hopefully it makes sense. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments box as usual, and I shall get back to you if I can. And hopefully, you understood everything that I parted with you. And remember to do your own research. Please do your own research as well. You'll really appreciate being able to do that, because then nobody can just tell you lies, and you'll also be able to avoid scams by being able to do your own research. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'm Titch for Block Smart, and I'm out. And you guys take care and happy investing. Peace.